There is the language of numbers and there is the language of logos. Countries that care about their people are not drowned out by the language of slogans. Countries and regimes that seek to cover up their shortcomings and backwardness are drowning in slogans. There is no evidence for Morocco's adoption of the language of numbers more than the speech delivered by King Mohammed VI on the 47th anniversary of the Green March, in which about 350,000 Moroccan citizens participated, starting from the 6th of November of the year 1975. The march aimed to restore Morocco to its desert provinces, which was under Spanish occupation. King Hassan II, may God have mercy on him, knew how to choose the right moment for Morocco to restore its desert provinces in peace at a time when Spain was in a transitional phase. Hassan II led this historic moment at a time when the dictator Franco was ill and Spain was on the way back to a constitutional monarchy with a multi-party system under the supervision of King Juan Carlos. King Mohammed VI has the right to address, on the 47th anniversary of the Green March, a new phase interspersed with other marches in order to confirm that the Moroccan convoy is advancing, through development marches, and does not care about those who launch slogans and their senseless agitation on the ground. There is a page turned. Morocco has moved from perpetuating its territorial integrity, especially in light of international and Arab recognition of the Moroccanness of the Sahara, to confirming the continuation of development paths within a broader framework that is the African space. It is remarkable that the Moroccan monarch focused on the gas pipeline between Nigeria and Morocco. He said in this regard, "Throughout history, the Moroccan Sahara has formed a human, spiritual, civilized and economic link between Morocco and its African depth. Through our development work, we seek to consolidate this historical role and make it more open to the future, which is a trend that is consistent with the nature of the distinguished relations that unite Morocco with the countries of our African continent, which we are keen to strengthen, in order to serve the common interests of our brotherly peoples. And in this context, we took the initiative with our brother, His Excellency Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to launch the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline project. Today, we are pleased to record the progress of this great project, in accordance with the contractual framework that was signed in December 2016. The recently signed Memorandum of Understanding in Rabat with the Economic Community of West African States, and in Nouakchott with Mauritania and Senegal, constitutes an essential building block in the project implementation path. Mohammed VI ignored all those campaigns targeting Morocco, including everything the Algerian regime had done in order to make it reconsider its attendance at the Arab Summit. The harassment that the Moroccan delegation was subjected to on the eve of the summit was evidence of the extent of the Algerian regime's fear of the presence of Mohammed VI. His presence would have given the summit of Algeria meaning instead of becoming a prisoner of outdated slogans, slogans that express the fear of calling things by their names, including the names of the parties that interfere in Arab affairs by stirring up sectarian instincts, militias, marches and missiles. Iran is doing this in order to strike stability in the entire Arab region, leading to the use of Algeria in its war of attrition, which it is waging against Morocco through a tool called Polisario. From confirming the success of the Green March in perpetuating the Moroccanness of the Sahara, to confirming the success of the development marches that serve the people of the southern, Saharan, regions in Morocco. This is a shorthand for the qualitative leap that was achieved thanks to Mohammed VI, who relied on numbers before anything else. In this regard, he said, the commemoration of the 47th anniversary of the Green March comes at a crucial stage in the process of consolidating the Moroccanness of the Sahara. If this immortal epic has enabled the liberation of the land, the continuous marches we are leading are aimed at honoring the Moroccan citizen, especially in these regions so dear to us. Hence, our approach in defending the Moroccanness of the Sahara is based on an integrated perspective that combines political and diplomatic action, and the advancement of economic, social and human development in the region. In this context, the development program for the southern provinces, which was signed under our presidency, falls in Leon in November 2015 and Dakhla in February 2016 inches. The language of numbers is unmistakable, because it is related to an integrated development program, with a financial envelope of more than 77 billion dirhams, about $7.7 billion, and aims to launch real economic and social dynamism, create job and investment opportunities, and provide the region with the necessary infrastructure and facilities. Today, after nearly 7 years of its launch, we appreciate the positive results that have been achieved, as the commitment rate reached about 80% of the total financial envelope allocated to it. The Moroccan monarch went into the details of what was achieved by saying that the Tiznit-Dakhla highway, which has reached its final stages, has been completed, linking the region to the national electric grid, in addition to strengthening and expanding the communication networks. Programmed solar and wind power stations have also been completed. He also touched on exploiting fisheries wealth, transforming marine fishing products and creating thousands of job opportunities for the people of the region. He referred to the agricultural field, providing and developing more than 6,000 hectares in Dakhla and Boujda, and putting them at the disposal of the young farmers of the region. He also referred to the exploitation of phosphates. It is no longer a secret that Morocco won the Battle of the Sahara. Win it in numbers. Not only did he win it politically, economically and militarily, but he also won it civilly. To be sure, it is sufficient to make a comparison between the renaissance witnessed in its southern provinces, which is a renaissance centered on the Moroccan man above anything else, and the misery of the Sahrawis who are detained by the Algerian regime in Tindouf in order to turn them into hateful terrorists on the other hand. Such a comparison says everything, and it is the difference between the language of residents and empty slogans, between the culture of life and the culture of death. Algeria times God is good God.